Welcome to Fun Fact Friday. Today is Friday, February 23rd, and it is the final Friday in the month of February, which means that this is the final Friday that I'll have a chance to talk about a Black History Month fact. Well, I had to think about what did I want to speak about today, and there were several choices, like there always is. And since I'm an attorney, I wanted to talk about a person in the legal field, and I chose once again to talk about Thurgood Marshall. Now, Thurgood Marshall was born in July 2nd, 1908. Here's a picture of Thurgood Marshall right here. Now, he lived until January 24th, 1993, but he had an illustrious legal career, and it's one that everyone should take some time and look over. But I want to go over a few of the things that he did. Now, in 1934, Thurgood Marshall became associated with the NAACP, and that was just at sort of a local level. Now, in 1936, he became involved with the NAACP on a national level, working for the legal department. Now, he argued a case in front of the United States Supreme Court in 1940 at the age of 32 and won that case. And from that point forward, he began a new division of the NAACP called the NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund. And here's a sign of what that looks like here. Now, he worked with the NAACP on the national level for 25 years. Now, so from 1940 until 1961, he worked for the NAACP in the National Legal Defense Fund. In 1961, he was appointed to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals by President Kennedy. Now, that was a big thing at the time because there were very few African American judges on the federal level, especially at the appeals level. So that's the middle level. So you have district court on the federal level, you have the circuit court, which is the appeals level, and then you have the Supreme Court. Now, we're talking about Thurgood Marshall today because he was the first African American to ascend to the highest court in the land, the Supreme Court of the United States. Now, in 1961, he served on the Second Circuit Court of Appeals for about 4 years. So that's from 1961 until 1965. And then he got sort of a promotion because he became the Solicitor General. He was the 32nd Solicitor General, and that job is basically he is the prosecutor for the United States at the Supreme Court. So he's the main one who argues in front of the Supreme Court for the United States. And he held that job from 1965 until 1967. Now, in October 1967, history was made because he became the first African American to be appointed to the Supreme Court of the United States. And he stayed in that job for over 24 years until 1991, I'm sorry. He stayed in that position until 1991. And he left the position because he was getting down in his health, and the person that succeeded him was Clarence Thomas, Justice Clarence Thomas. Now, it's important for everyone to keep in mind that during Black History Month, we should all take the time to learn about the leaders who've gone before us to be the first in many things. But also I want today's person to make us all want to be the first in something positive, not something negative. But let's all strive to be the first, and let's all strive to be the best that we can be in everything we do. This is Quincey Ross, and this is your Fun Fact Friday, the last Friday for the month of February. Now, I am running for Circuit Court Judge in the 10th Judicial District. That's 5 counties. That's Ashley County, Bradley County, Chico County, Deshae County, and Drew County. Now, I'm looking for everyone's support. May 22nd, 2018. That's just in a few months. and I would love to have everyone's vote. I believe I can be fair, honest in this position, and hopefully I will have everyone's support come May 22nd. Everyone, please like and share the campaign page, this post, others. Let your friends know. And also, this is good information for all your children. So please, remember, this is Fun Fact Friday. This is Quincey Ross. Have a good weekend.